In 3 weeks, we moved two schools completely to two other locations that were safe. And we moved the kids to Northridge Middle School, one group, and the other group went to Sunny Bray Elementary School. And this was a well-planned idea because we contacted these other schools to let them know who was coming and how to expect them. So they were treated like royalty when our kids from Porter Ranch and Castle Bay went to those schools. They were expected. The teachers were kind and helpful and wonderful to receive them, and it was a wonderful experience. So let me tell you what we did. We not only moved the kids, we moved the furniture room by room. Kids would go to the same room in the new school with their same furniture. And the kids even said to me, I know that's my desk because I put gum underneath the desk and there it is. So in order to make the kids feel as welcome as possible, we moved everything. Their own books, okay? Their own furniture, their own supplies. Wow. So how did we do that? We did it in 3 weeks. I think it should be listed as one of Ripley's, believe it or not, mysteries of the world. We moved two schools in 3 weeks. I mean, during winter break, we moved three kids, and it was just amazing. We had to establish bungalows. We had to put up power poles in order for internet service and electricity and security and fire alarms. And in 3 weeks, we did it. We actually did it. And I visited the schools while they were in action, and the kids were just so happy. The teachers felt so welcome, and the kids continued with their education without a break. So it was it should be in the history books. It's the most fantastic thing that LAUSD has ever done, with our help, of course, to have these kids relocated and have their lives back to normal, because it sure wasn't normal at home with all these problems.
Yeah. So just for viewers who are just joining in, the LAUSD relocated two schools close to the Porter Ranch facility because of toxins.
We did as much as we could to make the kids feel safe and welcomed in their new locations. Yeah. You know, the teachers even had presentations and staff development all together, sitting together, working together. It was like one giant family. And that's the best thing we could have done for our kids and for our teachers and the community, of course.
Yeah, great example about how if a government body wants to, they can protect the community's health. I believe that, was there pressure from the community to relocate the schools? How did that come about?
Well, you know, all you have to do is watch the news and see what's happening, but then to go there in person and see the faces of the people, the desperation of the people, the illness, even the pets. I'm telling you, people were telling me when we went to even their dogs and cats had bleeding noses. So you just had to be there. It's a no-brainer. They had to move, and we moved them. And nobody paid for it, by the way, until we forced them to pay. We used LAUSD funds to move them, and then I believe that we got the money back after we pressured the gas company. Hey, you know, you got to pay up for all the things that we have done to move these people. And they did pay back after a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that the LAUSD was the first government body to advocate for the shutting down of Aliso Canyon.
That's right.
Can you talk to that a bit?
Well, I went to the meetings, and I was there. In fact, I was there we had one meeting at Canoga Park High School. I guess it was with the Public Utilities Commission. I forgot exactly what. And we spoke, and I spoke too about what I saw at Aliso Canyon. And I believe that they believed us. And they did. They did believe us. If there's a will, there's a way. And I always still believe that justice will prevail. When people are telling the truth and showing evidence, how could you not believe that? How could you not believe that? You have to be a fool not to believe that.
We're getting a question from the community. We want to learn more about the 100% renewable energy resolution at LAUSD. If Scott or Andrew could talk to that.
Yeah, let me just mention that I was able to pass a resolution in which every one of our board members signed on as co-sponsors, which is kind of unbelievable at the Board of Education that we all agree on something together. And it was the 100% renewable energy for LAUSD by 2040. And this was a fantastic way of working with parents and community and experts in the activists, experts in the field of science, and we actually were able to pass this, and it's monumental because LAUSD is very big, as you know, and people copy us. So when we do fantastic things like this spreads like wildfire. If they did it, then we can do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your leadership there. I know
Sure.
at this point, it can really feel like there's no government body taking lead on addressing climate crisis, on taking lead on protecting our public health. So it's good to know that the LAUSD is a leader in some ways, especially in getting to clean energy.